So facelift is a term that a lot of people misunderstand. A lot of people come in and they'll say, I don't want a complete facelift, I just want you to get rid of this. Well, that is a facelift. And there are different kinds of facelifts. The tried and true is the smaz lift. What it entails is making an incision, usually somewhere around the ears. There's often an incision right underneath the chin here, either small or large, depending on how much work needs to be done. And they're often combined with liposuction. But ultimately, you want to use a facelift procedure that fits your face with your changes in the hands of somebody that's comfortable doing that procedure. When I do an evaluation for a facelift, we always show the whole face. That's why it's so important for us to have the computer imaging, and have since added the three-dimensional imaging, which I find to be another valuable tool. I will try to listen to what it is that they're concerned about and then point out things that I think might be helpful. So while I'm not trying to upsell people at all, I like to educate people. I like people to know what it is about them and about their aging process that is changing and perhaps leading to whatever it is that they're unhappy about. The average facelift takes around 4 hours. Some of the deep modifications of facelift can be longer, but it's hard to do a thorough facelift in less than 3 hours, and most people take about 4 to 5 hours. The expected downtime for a facelift is typically 2 weeks, but most people can function prior to 2 weeks, but we just don't want anybody out and about and running around before 2 weeks. And if anybody were to have, say, photos taken or a video or going to be in a wedding, they might want to wait about 4 weeks. And at 6 weeks, you should have most of the result that you would expect. And then over the course of the rest of the year, things continue to improve, the incisions continue to improve and begin to completely disappear. So the best thing I ever hear is that I saw my friend and they looked at me and they knew I looked great, but they couldn't tell what I'd done. That to me is such a gratifying thing to hear, because nobody wants to look like they've had a facelift. They want someone to say, wow, you look great. That's all they want. The best time to do it is when it bothers you enough that you want to make a change. I think that's really the important thing. We don't pressure people, as I said, we don't sell, we just educate people. And we just want to make them feel comfortable and to know that it's a safe procedure. We take incredible precautions to make sure people are healthy, that they've done all the health checks they need to do to make sure that where they have their procedure done, that they're going to have a healthy outcome.